guys, so right now I'm demonstrating the adaptive cruise control with my pilot assist that offers traffic jam assist. As you can see in front of us, we are in a dead stop traffic at times. I haven't moved my pedal. If you want to just point that down here, like I'm not touching the brakes or anything, and we are in some pretty hefty traffic. So as you can see, I'm not touching the brakes, and we're going to come to a full and complete stop at some point. I've got my cruise control over here set to 50, if it'll focus, set to 51, and I'm not touching the brakes. It will keep me in the lane. I'm not going to do that too much right now because there's people being crazy. But it's just, this is a great example here. And you do want to watch just because of people like that. See, I did have to hit my brakes because of that. Alright guys, so as I've demonstrated before how to use the gear select here and the regular Outlanders, it's the same here. You go down once, you're in drive. If you go down again, you're in regenerative braking mode, and you can change the strength of that with these paddle shifters that come with it. To go up, you'll see the B3 here is what it comes in automatically as you set it in. But if you hit your left one, it's gonna go up in strength. If you hit your right one, it's gonna go down in strength. And so what that's gonna do is when you're driving, I've got it all the way up in 5. I'm just gonna hit the gas, and as soon as I let go, it's gonna start braking itself and charging. You can see it charging itself right here on this gauge that shows you RPM, EV mode. I'll let off the gas here, and charging, and putting on the gas. We got a little power from the engine, a little power from the electric battery, and charging again. Now I'm gonna go down in strength down to B0, and you'll see it doesn't hardly do anything until I actually hit the brakes. So here we go, because that was a speed bump. I'm completely off the gas, and it's not hardly charging until I hit the brakes. And no matter what drive mode you're in, when you hit the brakes, you're gonna start charging the battery. We're gonna take it out of that, and we're gonna come to a complete stop again. I want to show you a couple more buttons down here. So this is the innovative pedal system, and that works similar to a Tesla, where you don't hardly ever have to use your brake pedal except to come to a complete stop. You'll know it's activated when the little symbol that matches that button is right here on your dash. And so now when I hit the gas, I have to really hit it to get any kind of speed, because as soon as I let go of it, I'm gonna hit the brakes. You can see that I'm hitting the brakes because, hold on a second, you do have to hit your brakes, the brake pedal, to come to a complete stop. But you can see once I get going and I come up to the speed bump, I'm just gonna let off the gas, and the brake lights come on. It comes almost to a complete stop. It goes down to, it'll stay at 7 miles an hour without the pedal, any pedal pressing. So we'll turn that off. And then the second button you saw down there was the EV mode button. And you just hit that to go between normal, which it comes on automatically as you turn the car on. And you can go into EV mode, where you're only using the electric battery. At full charge, you have about 38 miles of range with that, and it still drives just like a regular car, but it does put a little bit of regenerative braking power into it when you let off the gas in full EV mode. You've got a couple other settings as well. You got the save, which that's going to save your battery power, and then charge is going to focus on charging your battery. Like on those really long trips across country, so you don't have to worry about finding a charging station or worrying about any of that. But another great thing about that is these have a charger that comes with it. You can plug it directly into your wall outlet at home. A 110 volt outlet is all you need, and you can charge your car. It is the slowest form of charging. From dead to 100%, it's 16 hours, but I don't think you're ever going to get down to zero if you're driving this properly. And then at that point, you can be in full EV mode going back and forth to the office. If you don't have that big of a commute like most people do, you can just plug it in when you get home in the garage, and by the time you're getting ready for work the next day and leaving, it's fully charged, ready to go for the next day. And so I'd love to talk to you guys about these cars more in depth in person, so I can really show you it. You can touch it, you can feel the features, because this is something you have to experience yourself to like fully get it. But I'd really like to get the opportunity to talk to you guys about these, because I really believe in these. These are really cool cars. I love them. One thing real quick, since we're out of the view of the camera, I'm going to come to a complete stop and show you guys power mode. So you got different drive modes down here too. That changes how your all-wheel control system works. But power is going to take power from both individual electric motors and the engine. Hold on a second, I forgot to touch speed bump. And it'll really put you back. For an SUV that's half battery, I'd say that's pretty cool. And with that smart all-wheel control, you don't lose traction, and I can take this turn with confidence. So come see me, come check it out. We'll work the best deal possible for you. Come on.